it's massive.
Look at the size of the fucker.
Look, it's going for a waz.
It's like a horse.
Look at it. It's wazzing way more than we would.
Also, it's wazzing in a really weird way.
Well, one leg forward and one leg back, like a
sort of
stretch. It's a lunge piss.
But that's not how boy dogs wee.
And sort of still walking.
It's still just going about its business.
Are you taking a picture of it?
I love big dogs.
Alright, and you cannot lie?
I love big dogs
and I cannot lie. I was coming into London Heathrow the other day, and you know they've got those huge posters of people welcoming you.
Yes.
Doing that with their arms out. I was going down the escalator, and Tim Peake was there with his boiler suit on.
On the poster?
Yeah, huge.
Oh right,
yeah.
so I thought you meant that Tim Peake was in the end.
No. The picture on the wall, which was huge, like 15 feet tall, like that, welcoming you, was Tim Peake with his astronaut boiler suit on, not the moon landing type of suit, but the other suit.
Yeah.
His everyday romper suit. Yeah. And it made me realise, I looked at his face, I was going down the escalator, and I thought, if somebody said, is he an astronaut, you'd go, no, he's a painter and decorator.
Oh, painter and decorator?
He's totally a painter and decorator.
I would have gone maths teacher.
You go maths teacher. See, I think
he's a bit maths teacher.
No, he's a transit driving salt of the earth. That's what Tim Peake is.
I think
and
I can't detach. I know what his voice and manner is, so I sort of think.
Got to detach the voice.
It's Mr. Peake. Mr. Peake taught us maths in 4th and 5th year. Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, he's not bad, you know.
What? And they go, I've just found out that Mr. Peake went to space.
Yeah.
Did
everyone have a nice summer holiday? Yes, Mr. Peake. Do you know what I did? I went to space. Did you, Mr. Peake? He lost his mind over the summer.
Yeah, Mr. Peake's off on. He's an absolute. Yeah. He's a liar. He's such a blooming liar. He's constantly bollocking us for talking nonsense.
Right, my uncle, right? He went to the International Space Station, right? Guess who was there when he got there? Bloody Mr. Peake, the maths teacher. What?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
What was he doing there? Yeah. Like doing some space shit.
Apparently, he went to space, sung a bit of Bowie, ate a bacon sandwich, put a boiler suit on, and went home. And he's still alive. He landed and he's alive.
Mr. Peake in space. It's a whole thing. I don't know. I always thought that dude who did play Bowie. What was his name? Hadfield.
Yeah. Him.
He was quite good for sort of trying to make space quite cool. I always thought
accessible space,
space, relatable space, even though actually going to space is incredibly complicated and won't happen in our lifetime for normal people. But Tim Peake, he's one of those people. He strikes me as he's so incredibly reasonable that you want him to sometimes lose his temper, and I bet he never does.
Oh, I bet he never has done. I bet he doesn't.
Well, I mean, you don't want hot-headed people in space.
You can't have hot-headed people in space, but also when there's a problem in space, like Tim phones back to Earth and says, "I've just worked out that I've only got 3 hours of oxygen left. What do you want me to do?" It's super cash.
Yeah,
super cash.
Just bringing this up, guys. No urgency. Well, but just running out of oxygen.
It's a bit like when one of my cats chunders on the kitchen floor, and I go to get the kitchen roll, and there's one sheet, and then it just goes ting, and you go, oh.
Or have you ever had it when you're both your children in the bath together, and one of them does a shit?
I've never.
You have an emergency evac situation on your hands. A code brown.
Bath cable.
Yeah, and it's only happened a couple of times. The smaller one, just curls out a little bath turd, a little aqua stool, but you have to do a quick evac, which is obviously get the little one out. She knows not what she's done.
Yeah.
But get the big one out as well. But you've got to get him to get himself out pronto, which he will usually do because he doesn't want to sit in turdy bathwater, but he might be super occupied with, a toy boat or something. And so you've got to instill in him
now
that
got
if
a toy
he turns around,
as well.
he will see, there's a brown shark coming towards him.
There's a U-boat.
And that is one of the situations I imagine where Tim Peake would excel, because you have to keep calm.
It's just no problem.
You don't want to cause panic.
It's absolutely no problem.
But you must act fast.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
And Tim Peake would be brilliant.
But what's Tim Peake doing now? Is Tim Peake right now doing coving in a lounge? See, that's what I'm thinking.
But he's not a painter and decorator.
But
I know you think he is. But
there's no evidence to suggest that he isn't. Is there? What is he doing now?
Well, why don't I look up Tim Peake? What's Tim Peake doing? I mean,
Tim Peake right now will be doing a fine job of some coving in a middle-aged lady's house. He will. And
Tim Peake's first name is, as you could guess,
Timothy.
Timothy.
Yeah.
What's his middle name?
What is Tim's middle? Tim Peake. Timothy something Peake. Peake with an E, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Harvey.
No. Interesting that you went for Harvey.
I don't know why I went
It's
for
Nigel.
Is it?
Yeah.
Timothy Nigel
That's
Peake.
not an astronaut-y name, is it?
There you go. Even more evidence to suggest.
I'm just going to scroll down. Do you know how old Tim Peake is?
I'm thinking of that poster in the Heathrow as you go down the escalator, where he's going like that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, is he 43? Is he?
He's 87. Space is amazing for you. No, not really. He's 46.
He's 46.
46.
Okay.
Weird. I don't know why, but I always think that somehow being an astronaut is somehow only something that grown-ups are allowed to do. And since I'm not far off 46, I kind of go, shit.
You've done nothing.
Yeah, he'd have been 3 years above me at school, and he's been to space.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake! I've got to pull my finger out. There's nothing about him being unnaturally calm upon discovering a turd in the bath, but it does say he's got 2 children, 2 sons.
Okay, well he will have probably scooped a plop out of the bath.
He's definitely scooped a plop out of the bath, but he absolutely kept his shit together. Not literally, you know, he kept it. He kept it together. His wife's called Rebecca, by the way.
Rebecca Peake.
Yeah. Now
Becky Peake. Right, she's got an Etsy shop.
She's called Becky Peake. I don't think she's a Becky.
She's got an Etsy shop, and she'll make you some really nice upcycled copper jewellery.
I'm not feeling it as a Becky. I don't think that Tim Peake would be married to a Becky.
What, you're saying that they're not married?
No, they are married. It says on Wikipedia, so it must be true. No, I'm saying that I think she's a Rebecca, and she's one of those people who's quite, you know, someone gets to know her a little bit. Yeah. Someone new at work, for example.
Yeah.
And then one day they go over to a desk and go, I'm just going to pop down to Boots and get a sandwich. Do you want to come, Becky? And she'll go, Rebecca.
Oh, you think? Okay.
Yeah. Or she's a Becca.
Becca Peake.
Becca Peake. Although, in a way, that sounds like a chemist shop.
I think she's Becky. I think she's Becky, and I think her and Tim are actually a real laugh.
Do you think?
I think they'd be a great house party couple.
I don't think Tim Peake's got time to have a laugh because he's too busy being Tim Peake.
But what's he doing? You say he's too busy. He's not too busy. What's he doing? What is Tim Peake doing right now?
Well, I tell you what, when I go on holiday, I like to have a bit of a run-up to get my stuff together. I hate a panicky pack. Yeah. I'm quite good at a quick pack if I have to, but I will forget something because, you know, everyone does.
I panic. I quick
like
pack
a long pack
in my whole life, but when I'm taking children with me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you got to.
So I'm thinking that Tim Peake is probably working on the basis that he might have to go to space again. He's probably packing.
No, but has he always got a space bag packed? You know, like when your wife's expecting and you might have,
there's just a space bag by the door.
It's always by the door next to some shoes that you don't wear anymore.
And then he gets to the launch pad because they've called him and gone, Tim, it's urgent. We accidentally set an extremely fiery-tempered Italian man to space, and he keeps trying to open the door because he keeps forgetting. We need your level-headed brand of absolute not having a laugh because that would be
against prerogative,
against protocol. Yeah.
Protocol.
Could you get up there pronto? There's a rocket on standby. Yeah, no problem. Grabs the space bag. Rebecca, I've got to go. The turd net for the children's bath time is on the shelf as usual. Try not to panic. I'm off.
Yeah.
He gets to the launch pad. They weigh his bag. Go, Tim, what the hell's going on? You're way overweight. You're a professional. What are you doing? And he finds out the kids have been putting stuff in it. There's loads of Hot Wheels cars and I don't know, like tennis balls, Bob Builder stuff. It's too late now. You want to say, sorry, you can't go. Well, I can just take this stuff out and put it where? We're a space agency. We can't have toys lying around. Someone might fall over them. No, it's too late. We're surprised at this, Tim. You're usually much more professional than this. What is Gamlingay all about then? It's quite. I'm surprised how big it is. I didn't think.
Oh really?
Well, look, there's a piece of farm equipment
that's Tim Peake.
Just because someone's wearing a boiler suit,
and
that's the thing. He's cocked up.
He's got
opportunities to return to space so much that he is now having to take any kind of job that you require a boiler suit for, and he's like, well, I've got a load of boiler suits, because the brilliant thing is they never ask for them back.
No, they're all tailored.
Tailored boiler suits. Is that what you get?
Tim Peake has got time on his hands, and as a result, he will do crop spraying, he will fit coving to a lounge, and
would he do a little bit of beekeeping, since that sort of seems like something that a space suit might be quite useful for?
Yeah, he would actually, and he'd have really good strategies about how to reintroduce bees into certain areas where the numbers have declined.
I think that what Tim Peake fills his time with is going to schools and being chummy with children and telling them about space.
Yeah.
And even when they're really badly behaved children, they're not listening. He's unflappable, because that's the Peake way.
He doesn't get annoyed, like you've said before.
You just go, oh, shut up, you ungrateful little shit! I've been to space! He's never going to do that.
No, he would never do that.
Never.